What is going on? We are back, baby. Welcome to the extras. Happy Monday. Hope y'all had a great weekend. I know I did. Nice and cold where I'm at. I'm sure some of y'all are cold out there too. Becky in there first today. Appreciate you. Nance in there, quick second. Too busy after... Okay, I see what you're saying. Too busy puking after seeing George's face. He must be talking about watching the Aftermath or RMG or something. I missed today's episode. Suddenly not hungry for lunch. I got you. Nugget Man in there as well. What is going on, Nugget Man? He is testing our moderation system, and it is working. Appreciate you, Nugget Man. Hope you had a good weekend. Nance says she loves the color orange. She hasn't denied it yet, so it must be true. Uh-oh. Becky went AFK and is getting the orange slander now. Oh, goodness. Oh, okay. Becky back in there. What's going on? Becky says, I don't watch cartoons. You don't watch cartoons. Oh, my gosh. I am sorry to hear that. Nugget Man says he took Little Nugget to the SpongeBob movie. Okay. That sounds fun. Was it good? I love SpongeBob, man. I don't care. I feel like SpongeBob is timeless, you know? I can go back and watch an episode of that and not even miss a beat. I love it. Black Magic in the chat. He says, yo, happy Monday all. Happy Monday to you, sir. Hope you had a good weekend. Eric Freeze in there as well. What is going on, Eric Freeze? We are all freezing. We are all freezing right now. This is the whole country freeze this week. Next week, too, is what I heard. Nugget says, Kevin Stefanski is moving to Atlanta. I heard. Yeah. I mean, we knew he was going to get snatched up. He's a good coach, and it was only a matter of time. I mean, you know, what is it, 9 teams or 7 teams now are looking for a coach still? So, good time to be a coach looking for a job. Not a lot of other people have job prospects right now, so good for him. Eric says, how cold is it by everyone? You know, let me look. Let me see the live update here. We are at 8 degrees Fahrenheit and 1 with the wind chill. So, it's going great. It is great, you know? We're over 0, so it's something. Nance says 12, but it's windy as hell. Okay. Eric's at 4 degrees. All right. Black Magic, 75 degrees in Phoenix today. Beautiful. I love that. Send us some. 75. Oh, Lord have mercy. Becky says 10, but feels like -8. Oh, no. That's a bad one. 66 and sunny in San Diego, says Nugget. That's a little chilly for you guys, isn't it? 66 is perfect, though. That's a perfect temperature. Oh, nice. Wearing shorts and a sleeveless shirt. Oh, that's awesome. Sun's out, guns out in Arizona. I love it. Eric says, I'd love to be in Florida right now. Me too, brother. Me too. SpongeBob is amazing. I agree. I'm scared of flying, but I would really get on a plane and fly to the warmth. Yeah, me too. I'm not scared of flying. I just hate the process. We talked about this when I did the airline stream. But basically, I think it's a ripoff because you pay an exorbitant amount of money for your tickets and you get 0 guarantees. There's no guarantee that you are going to be on that plane, that the plane is going to go where it says it's going to go, that your bag is going to get there when you arrive. None of those things are guaranteed. And if any of those things, happens to you, there's very little recourse, and the airlines don't care. And I understand why, but there are no other businesses in society that we allow to operate like that. Sorry, I didn't have all my lights on. I was like, why is it so dark? But yeah, we don't allow any other business to operate like that. But for some reason, with the airlines, we just take it. So I don't like that. But I'm with you, Becky. I think I'd be willing to brave the airport at this point, just to be warm for a week or so. I wish I could bring all my animals with me, because they would have a rough time. Nance says, all the schools are already closed tomorrow. Oh, no. He says, a bunch of pansies that get softer every year. Well, hey, I think if it's 12 degrees, I don't think we need to send the kids to school. I think I'm with them on that decision. Eric says, I'm scared of TSA and the airport, but not afraid of flying. I'm just going to drive. I'm with you. I love driving. Nugget says, I am not good with any delay at an airport. Me either. And like, what other business would we accept this kind of treatment besides airlines? It's really unique how we let them treat us in society. It's crazy. Nance says, meanwhile, the rest of society still has to work. Yes, I still have to work too. I'm talking about abandoning everything, just in the name of survival only. Like, let's just be warm. You know what I'm saying? Like, can we just get over 20? Can we just be over 20? That's what I want. It's not looking good though for the rest of this month. KO says, did I miss it? You did not miss anything. I just started. I'm still rambling. I didn't even start yet. Man, I got some good topics coming up. Today was a good day. I was feeling real creative. And I have like 5 or 6 new topics I came up with today. Pretty happy about that. I have a big list. The list is insane right now. There's probably like 50 topics on there. But I try and keep with the things that are whatever's kicking around right now, Eric says, I don't think a school bus would start in this temperature without 2.5 cans of ether. Yeah, I think they plug them in at a lot of the bus garages, but you're right. Even if it's plugged in this kind of temperature, those diesels do not like it. Yeah, they do have heaters, but usually all the buses are just parked outside. So some schools do have them inside, though. That's the ideal setup, you park them inside. But okay, so the video that made me think of this topic is from a creator called Cynthia Araya. I think it's Araya. Aria. Please tell me if you know. But
all right, so y'all want to know what happened after the...
She made a video called "Splitting the Bill at Birthday Dinners Has Gone Too Far," and I did not realize that this was a point of argument in society. So I dove right in there. I wanted to hear everybody's perspective. So I got a lot of different perspectives on the birthday dinner etiquette. And I also want to hear your perspective and what has happened at your birthday dinners. Nance says, if it's a power joke, then yeah, my Cummins would start just fine at 20. Yeah, I think it's more just the districts that have older buses probably like don't have, you know, the resources to have all of them plugged in and all of that stuff. Oh, Eric says all buses have heaters. Electric buses use diesel heaters due to the inefficiency with electric heaters. Okay, good to know. Majority of the buses aren't even diesel. Most of them run the 7.3 Godzilla motor. I did not know that. Now, when I worked, I actually knew a guy who worked at a school district and fixed school buses. And his were all 6.0 and 6.4 Ford motors, which, you know, the notorious six leaker is definitely known to have a few problems. So definitely keeping those mechanics in business. There's not a bus here older than 2010 to 2015 because of the rust and safety stuff. That makes sense. It makes sense. Becky says a lot of kids in my town walk to school. Yeah, I think that's a big factor with whether they close the school too, is the walkers and stuff, you know, because that's you gotta and bike, you know, kids that ride their bikes or whatever, you know, like you got Crooked Orchid out there riding her bike. She's probably still out there biking. I wouldn't be in this weather, but hey, I am a freeze baby. But okay, so Cynthia's video, I want to check out because she found some really good clips and some people who are really upset. I don't know what either of those things are. VT365 Max 47. Are those heaters or engines or what are we talking about? Oh, okay. You guys don't have walkers. I got you. Nugget Man says pedal pushers. Yeah. Our oldest is a 98 with a 6.9. Wow, a 98. That is an old one. That's cool. Okay. So here's this video. Now, my opinion on the birthday dinner stuff, okay? I feel like if you get invited to a group dinner, non-family, it's like a bunch of friends of the birthday person, you should expect to pay for yourself and the birthday person, in my mind. I feel like everyone's probably gonna, you know, take care of the birthday person, make sure they don't have to spend any money. Buy them a drink, buy their food, whatever. And then you just pay for the thing that you got. And most restaurants are fine with that. But at some restaurants, they only want to do one bill. And this breaks everyone's brain for some reason. I don't understand. I get the drawback of being the guy who has to put his card down, because then you're like, well, is everyone going to cash at me? Is everyone going to Zelle me the money back? You don't know. But at the same time, you don't want to make a scene because it's supposed to be like good vibes. It's a birthday dinner, you know? Happy times. Happy birthday, right? No. These videos, not a lot of happy people in these videos, okay? I don't want to spoil it, but most people are actually upset for whatever reason, and you know, maybe I'm wrong. I'm willing to learn. I feel like we all can learn. Even as we're grown, we can evolve. So if what I'm saying is wrong, let me know. And I want to hear what these people say too. Eric says, we normally never go to restaurants for birthdays. Okay. VT365 is the 6.0. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, I didn't know that. That's awesome. So... Okay, here we go. Let's just hear this intro and see what they're talking about here. Let me make sure I got everything set up. Boom. All right.
All right, so y'all want to know what happened after the dinner? I paid for what the fuck I got. I did not split no fucking bills with nobody that ordered a steak and ordered 25,000 margaritas. Like, I was never doing.
Okay, now this says the tension when the restaurant can't split the check and someone has to put the card down for $700 and everyone got different things. Now, number one, why is there tension? Because I feel like when you sit down and the server first comes over, that's when they ask, how are we handling the bill? Before anything even is brought to the table, right? So I feel like you knew that there was going to be one bill the whole time. But now everyone's brain is broken because they got different things? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? We're acting like the bill doesn't have the prices on it. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, they're so mad.
I'm not splitting the bill, Shawty.
I have this video for later too.
You got lamb chop, you got steak, you got...
Okay, alright. Okay, so this guy is upset because he feels like everyone else ate fancier than him. Okay, that's an interesting scenario as well. Okay, now she's saying we came together, we split the bill, period. Now, this is the other alternative. Instead of paying each for your own thing, you just take the total bill, divide it by the number of people, and you're done. But the problem with doing that is that there's always seems to be one person trying to game the system. Because if everybody just gets like 1 or 2 drinks and something to eat and no one gets anything crazy or fancy, you know, obviously if the birthday person wants to get whatever, obviously. But everyone else, I think within reason, you could probably split the bill and it'd be close to the same. But if what everyone got is so different, I definitely can see where people are mad. Like if one person's like, well, I knew that I only had $150 to spend, so I budgeted that for this, and I want to pay for this, and that's it. Totally get it. If somebody else goes crazy in the group, whatever, but also a $4,600 bill, that's pretty significant. That's a lot. That's a lot. So I definitely want to see more about that.
My thing is, y'all doing too much. Y'all doing way too much. We didn't order all that.
The trend of even splitting a bill makes no sense to me, because why can't we all just pay for what we ordered instead of trying to make people pay for an even amount of something they didn't order?
Listen,
okay.
Don't invite me to no birthday dinner
okay.
if it's not splitting the bill. I don't give a fuck if the only thing you have is fries.
See, I think it breaks down to, does the restaurant split bills or not? Because if it's a possibility to split the check, I think they'll go that way every time.
Why the fuck did you come here if you were gonna be penny pinching?
True.
Hello, everybody.
True.
Welcome.
Okay,
back
this
to
is
my
Cynthia.
Channel. It's Cynthia here, and guys,
if you guys haven't checked out her
we're going
channel,
to be talking about displacing
you
the bill
should.
culture at birthday dinners and how this
She
has really
finds all the
gotten
TikToks just
out
like
of
I do.
hand. So apparently, people are fighting again over who should pay at birthday dinners. Every month, it's the same scene. Someone gets mad.
See, this is the key to success here. Talking into the studio mic is 2000 and late.
Story. But
I gotta get
really
my.
getting
Hold on.
ridiculous.
I
Now
think I
let's
got
talk
one of
about how
those here.
birthday dinners went from fun celebrations
We'll just
to
pretend, 'cause
friendship
it's not
ending
hooked up.
financial situation. Now in today's video, we're going to be looking at people tell their story about why they refuse to split the bills, and guys, it just keeps getting messier and messier.
Okay.
But yes, without wasting too much time, let's get right.
We don't
want to
waste time. Let's do it.
So the bill's $516, so I'm gonna just take out what I got, and then y'all can just split the bill on y'all own.
Nah, but everybody's splitting the bill, so why are you taking out what you got? Respectfully, if you didn't have no money, you should have split.
Respectfully, I'm not paying for your steak, and I'm not paying for your mac and cheese, I'm not paying for your mashed potatoes, I'm not paying for your 5,000 drinks.
Expensive restaurant, so why?
I mean, I know I paid the restaurant. I told Nas before that I was splitting my bill, and I'm not paying with y'all because I told you what it was. Go through the messages.
Nah, you should have just stayed home.
That doesn't matter. It is a.
Okay, so her friends are saying she should have just stayed home if all she wants to do is pay for her own thing. I get it if you purposely ate something cheap and everyone else had something fancy. I get feeling like that, but also just kind of do what everyone else does, you know? And Black Magic says, if only there were a way to figure out how much everyone owes if they all got different things. Yeah, nearly impossible to decipher. It's always the one or two people that have like 8 drinks that want to split it equally. Yes, and I think that is going to be a common theme. The people who want to split it equally are the ones who tend to eat the fanciest and drink the fanciest. Becky says, the birthday person should not pay. Yeah, exactly. I agree. The birthday person shouldn't pay. So one person in the group covers the birthday person, or everyone kind of chips in to cover them. 100% agree with that. I think most people would agree with that until I started doing this research. I will play you some videos of people who were, number one, angry about being invited to their friend's birthday dinner, which is crazy to me. But also, like, some people expect, now, in the case of a non-birthday dinner, I can see what you're saying, where everyone just kind of pays for themselves and whatever. But like, dude, I feel like the people who invite to the dinner, if it's a non-birthday dinner, are the ones who are paying. A lot of times. If someone invites you, they're paying. But if a person invites you to their birthday dinner, I don't think that rule still applies. Because I know a lot of people go by that. Whoever invites people to the dinner is the one paying for dinner. I agree with that, but I'm not sure if that's everybody. Eric says, I believe this is the reason why we never go to restaurants anymore. Certainly with friends, because it can definitely get heated, and we will see some. Nugget says, I've experienced something like this recently. My daughter's 1-year wedding anniversary dinner. Okay. See, that's an interesting one. Your daughter's 1-year wedding anniversary dinner. So, at that one, I think it depends. Family complicates things. In a friend group, I think rules are very simple. But family, it's different. So, this is your daughter's 1-year wedding anniversary dinner. So, I can see where you would do split checks for that. Or I can see where one person would cover it. Like, you know, maybe you cover it, or maybe your Daughter's husband covers it. I don't know. I don't know what the etiquette is there. I'm not sure. That's a tricky one. Daughter's 1-year wedding anniversary dinner. Becky says, when ordering, say, this is all separate checks. That's what I'm saying. You know from the jump what the deal is. Crooked Orchid says, I'm still on a Zoom meeting. Oh, man. Black Magic says, I don't know. I always assume I'm paying for at least myself when I'm invited out. Me too. I don't want someone else to pay for me. But also, I can see where some people intend to pay for the group when they invite everyone. So some people are misled about that and they're confusing it with birthday stuffs. Uh-oh, you accidentally ended the stream on Zoom. Oh no. Hopefully you can get back in there. Oh my gosh. Well, okay, so this girl is desperately defending her position here because she says everyone else ate more expensive than her.
The birthday dinner.
When you go to the birthday dinner, you spend bread.
I'm sorry, why y'all getting so loud? Why y'all getting so loud? Why y'all getting so loud? Nas, get your people incorrect, because I'm not paying for their stuff. I'm not paying for their stuff. I'm not paying for their stuff, respectfully. I got myself chicken wings and french fries.
Here until the bill is paid.
Okay, so she got chicken wings and french fries. Other people got steak and stuff. Okay, I got you. You know, that's not good. That one actually really went crazy, and she did, like, response videos and all kind of stuff about that whole situation. But that's basically it. That's how it breaks down. So the next guy, here it is. Okay, this is another birthday dinner bill situation. This is a different scenario, okay? Different from the last person we just saw.
Was I wrong for how I moved at this girl's birthday dinner? So I get invited via my homegirl to go to this girl's dinner. I don't know her like that. I think I met her once.
Okay, so his friend, a girl he knows, is friends with birthday girl, okay? Now this one got a lot of people got real upset about this guy's story, so I want to follow.
Through my homegirl a while ago, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go because you're inviting me. So I go, I get.
Black Magic says, I like the respectfully as she's being super brash. Yeah. I didn't know if it was appropriate to call that out, but I did think that was funny. She actually says it multiple times in the video when she's arguing with the people, because I think the reason she's saying that is because everyone else is getting really loud at the table, and she's trying to, like, bring it down and be like, respectfully, you're stupid and wrong. OKO says, how's our hummingbird tonight? She is not here tonight. Hope that hummingbird is doing well out there. But, okay, so he's friends with a girl, and it's her friend's birthday, okay? So this is the situation. He gets invited to the dinner. Let's go.
Get the girl a little gift or whatever.
Got her a gift.
The first thing I realized is,
good guy.
First of all, everybody's on time. And second of all,
everyone's on time.
A lot of people showed up for this girl's birthday dinner.
Right.
It was over 12 people, probably over 15. I've never seen this many people at a birthday dinner.
Okay, 15 people is wild already. Like, that's already wild. I don't know if I have the social battery for a 15-person birthday dinner, y'all. Black Magic says, these situations are my nightmare. I'm so non-confrontational, it drives Hummingbird Kisses crazy sometimes. Me too. And in this situation, whoever's being the loudest, if it's me, whoever's being the loudest is getting their way. Because shush. You're not going to embarrass me in a restaurant. I worked long hours for years in the service industry. You are not going to embarrass me in a restaurant. No way. So, oh, Hummingbird Kisses in the chat. She says, haven't been feeling well, so I've been sleeping a lot. Well, I hope you feel better soon. Great to hear from you. Thank you. Eric says, how would they pay the tip, or would that be a second argument? See, this is the problem, too. When you're like the one guy who puts his credit card down and pays the whole bill, everyone else is going to be like, well, my thing was $20, so here's $20. And the tip is going to be all on you. So yeah, I definitely would worry about that. But, okay, so this guy got invited to the dinner. He got the girl a present and he doesn't even know her. Okay, this is a good dude. I'm already on his team.
My homegirl to go to this girl's dinner. I don't know her like that. I think I met her once through my homegirl a while ago. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to go because you're inviting me. So I go, I get the girl a little gift or whatever. When I pull up, the first thing I realize is, first of all, everybody's on time. And second of all, a lot of people showed up for this girl's birthday dinner. It was over 12 people. Probably over 15. I've never seen this many people at a birthday dinner at a restaurant in my life. As the night's going, you know, people are buying their drinks.
It is a lot of people.
Like
That's
that.
a big table, 15
what I started
people.
noticing is people's orders. You know, I'm a very observant person, so
Okay.
I started noticing people's orders. And
Here we
people
go.
was ordering 2 and 3 appetizers, 3
3
and 4
apps,
drinks.
dude?
The best
4
biggest
drinks and
T-bone
3
steaks
apps?
with the
I'm
gold
done.
on it and
What?
this and
Okay, hold
truffle
on.
fries and this and this.
The steak with the gold on it, is he eating at Salt Bay's restaurant right now? Like, if I'm gonna have a birthday dinner, I want to pick a nice place, but Lord have mercy, we're getting gold-crusted steaks? 4 drinks and 3 appetizers is wild.
Well, they was ordering 2 and 3 appetizers, 3 and 4 drinks, the best, biggest T-bone steaks with the gold on it, and this, and truffle fries, and this, and this. Everybody was doing their thing.
Truffle fries are so good.
I don't know what it was. At some point of the night, after, you know, people was, you know, finishing up their plates and ordering their last drinks and stuff like that,
right.
I had to go to the bathroom, but something hit me on my way to
This
the bathroom.
man is
like,
smart.
You know,
This man's
just
smart.
Stop and pay for your meal.
Oh, the spider senses
Just
went off.
Stop by the bar, pay for your meal, tip out, do that.
Yep.
That's what I did.
Yep.
So by the time I go to the bathroom, pay for my bill, tip out and stuff like that, the waiter is coming around to the table wanting to know how we're going to do the bill, because the bill can only get split 2 ways, and he made that very clear. The bill can only get split 2 ways. So the girl looks down at the other end of the table where we're sitting, and she says, oh, well, 2 of the guests, they can put it on their card and everybody can cash app them and they can deal with the bill because I'm not worried about that.
Fine,
I'm the birthday girl.
But
I heard it.
That's awkward when it's a group of people that maybe not every person knows every other person. Man, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. Black Magic says, I'm more likely to just pay and then complain the whole way home in the car. Right, HK? I like that option. It's probably not what we should do, but I agree with you. That's probably what I would do as well. Nugget says, yeah, this is setting up the server to get no tip. That's why servers don't like splitting bills, because you need to get tipped out on the entire total. And when you split the bill 9 ways, people are going to tip $2 each, and you're going to get screwed. So, but in my opinion, if the party is 6 people or larger, that's auto-grat every time. Automatic gratuity every single time. No question. I don't know who would even complain about that. 18%, just flat out, and if you want to tip over that, it's cool. Hummingbird says, oh my gosh, it drives me crazy, Black Magic. Hey, you know what though? He's keeping you out of a situation. Because when things get heated, there's no reason to turn up the temperature. Just turn down the temperature, put down your card, everything goes away. You know? I'm with you. If there is a scene happening, he says, I don't like scenes in public. If there is a scene happening near me and I can stop it, I'm going to. Absolutely. Oh, she says, well, you know I don't mind. Okay, that's good. That's good. Becky says, oh, hell no, someone won't end up paying. I agree. She says, I've seen on the internet a server flipped a table over only getting a $5 tip for a large group. See, that's her fault and the manager's fault for not enforcing automatic gratuity. If you have a party that's of a certain size, you do automatic gratuity. That's it. Nugget says, I'm still complaining about the missus and daughter's birthday dinner at the Cheesecake Factory I ended up financing. Well, hey, that's your... I get it, though. I get it. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's not like your friends ambushed you and asked you to pay for their expensive meal. But, okay, so this guy is... I love this. Because this guy's already dodged the bullet before the gun was even pulled out. He's not even... His food isn't even on that bill at all. I love it. Okay, what happened?
Put it on their card and everybody can cash app them.
Yeah.
And they can deal with the bill because I'm not worried about that. I'm the birthday girl.
Now, speaking of which, if we're going to do Cash App and I'm going to put my card down and everyone's going to Cash App me, do it right now. I shouldn't have to ask. Do it right now, right? Because if you wait, then I'm going to have to chase you down and you're somebody that I don't even know because it's like you're a friend of my friend who had their birthday. If you're going to do the Cash App thing, fine, but be quick with it.
I heard it, but everybody around at the table act like they didn't. And I was completely not worried because, again, my bill is paid for, tipped and everything.
100%.
I'm just kind of waiting on my homegirl. So after time has gone past, nobody's putting up the card. Nobody even touched the check, right? So finally, a dude that was there,
the manager's gonna come,
and it was over $3,500. That's how much the bill was. It was over $3,500. $3,500? I just busted out laughing. I don't know why I find it to be so funny. I think it's because I knew it was about to be a shit show.
Dude, 35. I mean, that's bottles, right? I mean, if you're getting the gold leaf on the steak, if you get the tomahawk steak with the gold leaf on it at Salt Bay's restaurant, it's $750. Then you're getting bottles on top of that. Like, there's no way you don't know that you're running up an absurd bill.
So the person comes back around and notices that nobody's touching the bill, and it's like, hey, what are we doing about the bill?
Yeah.
So she looks down towards our end again, which I don't know why she kept looking down towards our end. So finally...
Now, what I find is common in these stories is that if there is a group and there are only a couple men in the group, the server will focus on the men for the payment. Not saying anything either way. I'm just a thing that I've noticed.
She's like, all right, well, who's gonna put down on the bill? So I don't say nothing. My homegirl, she don't say nothing. And then so finally, another girl in the group was like, well, my homegirl, well, can we put it on your card and, you know, everybody just pay you back? My homegirl, she say no. Like, no, I'm not really comfortable with that. Da, 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 da.
And it's different to be like, hey, put it on your card and we'll all pay you back, and it's $300. $3,500? Get out of town, dude.
So things are starting to get heated now.
That's not going on my card.
Going between the restaurant, who's going to
Lord
be paying,
have
things
mercy.
like that. A lot of people are getting frustrated. Things are getting heated.
Frustrated.
So what do?
Oh, I hate when they frustrate.
I'm going to excuse myself because first of all, I'm not about to be.
Yeah. He's like, this is not my show. I'm out of here. That's great. Eric says, I don't know what I'd do. If I have to pay more than what I actually ordered, I wouldn't be able to pay the tip because I only brought a certain amount of cash and I don't do cards or Cash App. Okay. Now, so let's say, yeah, in that situation, let's say you bring $100. You know, like, okay, my entree was $60 and I got 2 drinks, so I'm good. My 100 will cover the tip and my food, you know? But yeah, if you're trying to see, cash is easier. because then you can then it's easier to turn to a person and say, hey, put it on your card, here's $100. Totally different situation when you can hand someone cash. Black Magic says cash is smart in this situation, Eric. I agree. And if you only bring cash, it kind of forces everyone else to adapt because you don't even have the card option. I like that hack actually. That's a good trick. Nugget Man says, my son-in-law's cousin and sister really like me. Oh, did they pay for the whole dinner? That's awesome. Or you paid for it and that's why they like you. Black Magic says, I feel like I do pretty well, but 3,500? Nope. Yeah, me too. Big nope on 3,500. Black Magic says, I got me and HK, all of y'all on your own for a 3,500 bill. Exactly. Now, I would cover the birthday person, or at least a share of what the birthday person got. Becky says, I'm paying for myself, the husband, and the kid, and his girlfriend. The rest is on their own. Yes. Cash is king. I'm with you. I love it. I love it. Okay. So, this guy, he's like out of here. But I'm kind of worried that the girl, like, I kind of feel like he's trying to be friends with, you know, more than maybe, whatever. I don't know. He's trying to maybe hang out with this girl after, and doing this, I think, might make him look bad to that girl. I don't know.
Frustrated. Things are getting heated. So what do?
Frustrated.
I say, I'm going to excuse myself. Because, first of all, I'm not about to be sitting in a food, restaurant, public setting
Hit the road.
and embarrass myself because
gone.
y'all don't have y'all shit together, right? I don't do that. I don't play that. My
said,
shit is already taken care of.
Okay, see, this is exactly what we were talking about. There is going to be no scene in public. I want to get this quote right because that is facts.
Things are getting heated. So what do? I say, I'm going to excuse myself because first of all, I'm not about to be sitting in a food, restaurant, public setting and embarrass myself because
no way.
Y'all don't have y'all shit together.
Yes.
Right?
I am not going to embarrass myself because you don't have it together. I love it. I love that.
I don't do that. I don't play that. My shit is already taken care of. My bill is taken care of, tipped beautifully.
Yeah.
My bill came up to $100, and I'll never forget, it was $115 without tip, right? So I was like,
so he will never forget.
Get up.
Now, the fact that he said, I'll never forget my bill was $115, this is a person who's not used to going to expensive places. But $115 is pretty... That's about what you expect to pay per person in a really nice restaurant. Black Magic says, yes, I'd 100% cover the birthday person too. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's the move. You should be like, I got mine, my wife, and the birthday person. That's it. Yes. That's right. Black Magic says, I like this dude. Becky says he's got his shit together. Yeah, exactly. Yes, I'm with him too, man. This guy is great. I love it.
Leave.
Okay,
call the Uber and all.
He dips.
My homegirl, because this is
leaves
her,
her there. He's
so
like, I'm out.
She's staying,
girl, you're on your own.
Pay
for your own like zebra muscles.
Arguing things like that with people. I'm not doing that. So I excuse myself and I leave.
Nope, you're not about to embarrass me.
Y'all need to figure this out.
Yeah.
As I'm getting up to leave, well, what are you doing? Well, how are you leaving? You need to help pay for this bill, things like that. The waiter, before I could even say that, the waiter's like, his bill's already taken care of. He took, he paid his bill and tipped out almost 45 minutes ago.
Whoa, okay, hold on. 45 minutes it's been? Y'all have been sitting at the table with the check on the table for 45 minutes? Ooh, man, I don't know how he lasted that long, dude. That is crazy. Eric says, I don't go to expensive restaurants. I can't afford that. Me either, normally. I know how much they cost. If I'm going to splurge, it's going to be $15 on a poke bowl. Because if I'm gonna eat fancy stuff, I'm gonna make it at home myself. That's just me, though. I do like a fancy restaurant once in a while. Celebrate a nice occasion, it's great, you know? Becky says, I agree, Eric. Stay within your budget. Yeah, for sure. Nugget says, hashtag never forget. He stayed 43 minutes longer than I would have after paying my bill, right? It's absolutely insane. I cannot believe. Oh, Alex Strout in the chat. What's going on, Alex? Hope you had a good weekend, man. He says, I had a late lunch and wasn't really hungry, but now I want wings or a steak. Hey, me too, man. Let's get a steak. That sounds good.
Everybody's shocked.
Maybe somebody else will pay for it.
I'm hitting the door by now. I'm gone. I'm out.
I'm going to get 9 drinks.
I get by the time
and then
I
suggest
get home,
we split the bill evenly.
I would say later, I get a long text message from my homegirl.
Don't do that with Alex because he's got the good taste in the booze. Okay, so now, just as I feared, he is getting a long text from the homegirl. This is not going to be good.
About almost 45 minutes ago. Everybody's
45 minutes is crazy to sit there with the check.
I'm hitting the door
that
right
server
now.
was
I'm gone.
sweating, dude.
I get by the time I get home,
35 hundo.
An hour, I would say later, I get a long text message from my homegirl. I think that it was real rude what you did at my homegirl's birthday dinner. I don't know where that type of etiquette came from. I texted her back a simple IDC.
Wait, did he mention he also got the birthday girl a birthday present?
That's it. He just said, I don't care. I do not care. He just like, nah, I don't even feel bad. We're not doing that. We're not playing that. I'm not doing it. I love it. Shameless. That's great. Alex says, yeah, can you send me $3,500 for DoorDash? I just took the trash out and man, that wind chill is no joke. Yeah. Dude, I feel you. I don't want to go outside. And it's been a rough one and it's going to get worse. It's going to get colder than this. Yeah, IDC is wild, dude. I love she took the time to write him a whole essay and he just said IDC. Nugget says, "Oh damn, I just remembered when daughter 1 invited me to her favorite restaurant downtown to meet her boyfriend's mother." Okay. So your daughter invites you to meet the boyfriend's mom. And it's the mom's birthday and she was visiting from Michigan, from out of town. So mom's visiting from out of town. You're having dinner. Don't tell me she made you pay. I feel like daughter is paying in that scenario. Daughter says, hey, boyfriend's mom is in town. Let's go out to dinner. Bring the nuggets. And then, yeah, Becky says that's a setup, Nugget. Yeah, for sure. Was she asking you to pay? Did she ask you to pay for the dinner? No way. Oh my gosh. I hope it worked out with the boyfriend. Yeah, Black Magic says nice and simple. Yeah, just a simple I don't care is a good one. Now, okay. Cynthia has a bunch of different people, different scenarios, but the other one that I thought was a crazy, like, screaming one was really funny. I'll play that in a second, but there's one, hold on a second. There's one where, oh, okay. Okay, this is the one I wanted to play. Now, everyone thinks that this guy should have to pay for the dinner because he's the only guy there. Nugget says, oh yeah, I ended up paying the whole bill. Nugget man. Did you did you send your daughter a Cash App request after that one? Lord have mercy. That is a good guy right there. That is a good guy. But in what scenario is it your responsibility to pay for daughters, boyfriends, mom from out of town's birthday dinner? If it was your idea and you set it up and you invited everyone, sure. Wow. That sounds like extortion. Nugget says, I didn't know it was her birthday until I sat down. Oh my god. Oh. It was a full setup. Becky called it, dude. That is crazy. Yeah, she says they got you hook, line, and sinker. Exactly. Eric says these restaurants are becoming dangerous buildings. That's right, dude. Oh my god.
We're considered a hazardous building.
It is a hazardous building if the check is getting discussed at a birthday dinner. Y'all, okay, this one is so good though, and this one had people really, really mad.
Let's get right into the next video.
Are you gonna let him sit here with a whole table full of women?
Okay. Little context, you'll find out in the video. This young lady standing is the gentleman's wife. And the gentleman is friends with the birthday girl, okay?
I really feel like it's not his responsibility, and when y'all get a husband...
I'm married.
I'm sorry, I do have a husband, though. Hold on, wait a minute. Thank y'all. Thank you guys so much. You want any dessert?
Oh, no.
I don't want any dessert.
Can you separate it? I got the birthday girl and my wife.
Separate cake. Dave, I'm sorry, you're the only man at this table. Why are we doing separate cakes? It's all women here.
No, but I'm not responsible for paying everybody. I got the birthday girl.
You invited everybody. You invited all of us.
I didn't invite you.
Hold on, what? Hold on.
Okay, I'm responsible for who I brought.
Okay, you're the only man, Jake. I'm sorry, hold on. We was all doing Russian roulette, paying
Ooh, this
credit
is a
cards
tough
and all that,
one.
and all of a
This
sudden you
is
want to split checks?
man. This is a landmine right here. I don't know.
But I didn't sign up for that. Okay, there's nobody else doing the.
I know we ain't got shit.
Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. This is my birthday, for real.
Okay, well, I'm not mad at me because I didn't have anything.
No.
But you
It's
still
Donnie's
came.
birthday.
Wait a minute. We're not doing this.
But you
But
came
you
though.
sat
So
at
you
the
still-
table.
You don't pay for a seat.
Okay, well, no.
Listen. I don't.
Wait. Okay, that girl sitting there didn't even eat anything.
Everything on the
I don't care how y'all do
I
it.
didn't order with food. Anything. I just showed up. Well, I'm sorry. Dave, but you always take, like, you're the only
What
man
is
at the table
happening
who doesn't
right
pay
now?
checks.
But I'm not obligated. I got my whole family.
It's $700 for this whole table, and it's my birthday.
This is your podcast, co-host. This is your best.
Oh, wait, whoa. Hold on. So it seems like birthday girl, who is the one in purple at the end, is saying that he should pay it. And the girl sitting across from him thinks that he should pay it because he's the only man there. Now, he invited the birthday girl to the dinner, but she invited her friends. This is, oh man, this is a tough one. Eric says, yes, got taken advantage of. Yeah, Nugget, that was a whole trap, dude. When it's your birthday, you need to call your daughter up and get her back.
$100.
It's only Shan.
You being cheap.
Are you kidding me right now?
Honestly, being cheap right now.
Okay.
Now, at least, okay, whoa. Now, the only people who are talking about why are you being cheap right now are the ones who refuse to pull their wallet out too. So that's interesting.
I'm sorry.
What's gonna happen?
Dang,
This
but
is
you
this
always
is
think,
awkward,
like, you're the
dude.
only man at the table. You're not gonna pay the check.
if it's-
I like her hat,
I'm not obligated.
but
I
not
got
her
my whole family.
attitude. That's not fair to him.
$700 for this whole table, and it's my birthday.
This is your podcast co-host. This
It's
is your
only
best friend.
$700.
It's
Oh
only
my gosh.
You being cheap.
Are you
Only
kidding me right now?
$700.
Okay, first.
No, if that was the case, I just took you out
Are
to
you
lunch
gonna
with your
sit, Dre? Are you gonna let him sit here with a whole table full of women?
I really feel like it's not his responsibility, and when y'all get a husband,
I'm married.
I'm sorry, I have a. Hold on, wait a minute.
Thank y'all.
No, so Donnie, you're
Oh
good
my God.
because it's your birthday.
Okay, so the birthday girl is mad because it's getting messy for no reason. I get that, but also expecting this guy to pay is crazy
But
work.
the rest of y'all, we're going to chip in.
We're good.
Y'all are so embarrassing.
But you can't.
Let me get
You
out
need to
of
leave.
here.
Not us splitting checks.
You need to leave.
No, I'm not paying
Oh,
for
no,
anything.
they're just
I'm
leaving?
not paying for anything.
No,
He's
you
the man
ate.
at
You
the
had
table.
a couple drinks. You know what?
That's some bullshit. I'm not paying for anything.
I'm gonna tell you tomorrow.
No.
No.
He's the man at the table. He needs to pay.
Can you please separate?
Oh
Separate the
wow.
check.
Okay. All the girls think he should pay. Oh my goodness.
No, because I'm saying
Oh
that's
no,
ghetto.
she's
Like you don't come to
leaving.
no establishment like that talking about splitting checks. I don't do that. I don't split checks. That's really ghetto.
Hold on. Why the attitude? He's doing a nice thing for you by paying for your birthday dinner, and then oh man, oh man, I feel bad for this guy.
Hot pants pink. Hot pants pink.
Becky says dine and dash.
Come
Yeah,
on, as a
it
lady,
really is
I'm
a
on
dine
this
and
side
dash.
because what do they mean by you're the only man here? Since when did it become the man's responsibility to pay for all the ladies'
I'm
stuff?
with you,
Like
Cynthia.
since when?
I'm
And
with you. That's not right.
For goodness sake, why
He
was
got
the birthday girl even giving attitude? For goodness sake,
yeah.
the man
Yes.
clearly said
Yes.
he's got
I see. That was a similar situation to what Nugget was put in. That was a whole setup
her
right
bill,
there.
he's got his wife's bill, and he's got his bill. If I was a birthday girl,
Honestly, at least it was only $700 and not $3,500 like the other one. Okay. Eric says, if it was me and the boys, we would figure it out. You know what? I was going to make that point. Where is that video? Here we go. Okay. This guy says, guys have it simpler.
When you have a big group dinner for someone's birthday, who's
This
paying?
is the Hill to Die On podcast.
I mean, everybody except the birthday person, right?
If it's your birthday that you organize,
Right.
and you pick a really expensive restaurant.
That's a lady thing.
Sure, women are
Name a-
Now, she went straight to it. If it's your birthday that you organize, you plan, you invite people, and you pick a really expensive restaurant, he immediately was like, only women do that. The boys, we're never going to do that. We're going to go to BW3 and split the bill and not even think about it.
Birthday person, right?
If it's your birthday that you organize,
Right.
and you pick a really expensive restaurant.
That's a lady thing.
Sure, women are
Name
bad.
a guy that's like, all 14 of us, we're going to this expensive place. You
Yeah.
pay. I have not met one dude that's done that in the
Exactly.
history of time.
Yep.
That is not that has never been played.
That's a good point.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that is not a situation. Would you? I mean, name
No.
one friend
No.
of yours that would be like, we're doing no, but like, what are you talking about?
And you're paying.
Yeah, I love that. So check out their podcast if you like them. I thought that was a pretty funny clip. But yeah, I feel like picking the restaurant is a sign of things to come. Now this girl, she got takeout, but her roommate upset her a little bit.
What is proper birthday dinner etiquette? Like, I had a takeout dinner last night for my birthday, and I just invited friends over to watch TV. And we have
That's cool.
this one friend that I
Chill
invited
birthday.
who's staying with us, and they just took their food and went to their room and ate.
What?
And didn't offer to pay for anything. And I'm
Like it
confused by
was
that
like the
because,
office,
like,
the office lunch or something?
is that okay?
That's
I didn't
kinda-
feel like
that's
it was
really
okay,
weird.
but I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know if that's okay or not. Like, They,
oh man, that's really awkward.
like they didn't spend any time with us. We were
Yeah,
supposed
I
to
feel
have,
like if somebody gives you dinner, you sit down and eat with them, right? I think that goes without saying, right?
community dinner, and
Yeah.
I felt like we just paid for somebody else's takeout meal. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's I definitely get that. I love the idea of just getting takeout and having some friends over to watch TV. I love that chill birthday. Well, that's cool. Becky says the guys can get a case of beer and stand around a campfire and would be happy. Yeah, 100%. Yep. Yep. Maybe we get a bag of popcorn. Done. No one would even complain. No one would even think about it. Now, this person was asking the same question as me. What are the rules for paying for dinner?
Can somebody explain to me birthday dinner etiquette or birthday dinner
This is Ariel
rules,
all the time.
culture, policy? Explain it to me because my birthday's in January and I'm really curious to see what is like the actual thing for birthday.
Okay.
My birthday's in January. It's January 5th actually. So happy birthday to me. And a lot of times people are broke right after
Happy
Christmas
birthday,
and New Year.
Ariel.
So
Sorry
I never
we
have like
missed
a birthday
it.
dinner, and I just never do. I never like do anything too big for my birthday because of that, because I know that like people are broke, including myself. So I was talking to my mom about it. My mom's Mexican, and she told me like culturally.
What does that have to do with
And again, like you guys,
Oh,
give me
okay,
your input.
okay.
She's like, well, culturally, when you invite people to a birthday dinner, you as the birthday girl, like you're picking up the tab. Or like when we were younger, like when we were kids and we would invite like the school kids, like even in high school, like in high school or
High
middle school or
school's
junior high or
different,
whatever.
but okay.
Like we would invite it and our parents would pick up the tab for like all the kids that were going. Like that's kids. Now that we're adults, I'm starting to speak to like a whole bunch of my other friends and they're telling me, I got cut off. So my friends are telling me, some of them are just like, no, I invite everyone who I want like at my birthday dinner and then everybody pays for themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, who is showing up to a birthday dinner expecting the birthday person to pay for everyone? That's wild.
And in some forms, people will like split the value.
My friends
of the
would
birthday person's
simply not
meal,
allow me to
and they
do
will cover
that.
it so like the birthday person doesn't have to pay anything.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
But then I started thinking about it. And I was just like, if you're inviting me to your birthday dinner and I'm paying for my own meal, and I'm gonna pay part of yours, I'll buy you a drink.
Sure.
Do I also have to bring you a present? Because that's like starting to add up. Like,
Depends
financially.
on your
And especially right now, like,
relationship
there's
with the person,
recession
but
indicators,
sure,
like,
yeah.
depression indicators,
Get him a present.
and it's gonna be like super pricey. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And for me, just always being like a January 5th baby and
Hey,
always in my head knowing
yeah,
like everybody,
that's
including yours
tough.
truly,
That's
is always
tough.
broke because of Christmas and New Year's.
That's tough having a January 5th birthday. I definitely get it on her side of not wanting to ask people for a present. Yeah.
And celebrations and stuff. I never expect anyone to spend money on me or like give me outrageous or outlandish gifts for my birthday.
Sure.
And then I'm just thinking, like, wait a minute, so you mean to tell me I could absolutely just be like, hey friends, like come out to dinner with me, name a restaurant, name like a sit-down restaurant, come to dinner with me and bring me a gift and also pay for yourselves and cover my tab too.
Yeah.
And they like me so much
Yes.
that like with pleasure they'll do it.
Yes.
I mean, that's cool.
And if they
but
won't,
I
they're
would
not
also
your
feel bad
friends.
for the ones
Happy
who I know probably
birthday.
couldn't afford
What?
just because everyone's.
Come on
I have
now.
friends who are engineers. I have
Ariel,
friends who
I'm
are
about to pay for your
bald girls.
birthday.
I have friends
What
who are
is going
employed.
on?
I have friends who work at, a restaurant, work at a retail store. So I know.
Okay.
And then I have friends who are like moms and dads now, and I have friends who are, helping out and taking
Yeah,
care
but
of their
they can
parents,
say
and
no
people who are on
if they don't
budgets.
want to come.
I get it. So I'm just very interested because I'm just like, I feel crappy if I only invited the friends who I knew could afford a Nobu, right?
Again with the Nobu. Don't make your birthday dinner at Nobu if you're inviting your friends. That's dumb.
It wouldn't, I don't know, like it wouldn't feel, I don't know, it wouldn't feel good.
Nobu,
because I've been,
by the way, is a really expensive sushi restaurant.
on the other side of that, where I'm friends with someone and I end up seeing like their Instagram stories and then they went out to like this nice place and this nice bar and this nice this and this nice that, like a rooftop, whatever, and I didn't get invited because they know that like I'm currently, just doing, maybe that's why I never like thought of having a birthday dinner, just because I do have friends in different friend groups and having them all put together. I'm like, we'll wait for a wedding to do that, to have everyone together. But what do you guys think? Like
She doesn't want to blend
I feel
her
like I'd rather have
friend
like a lunch
groups.
at my
I got
house
you.
and invite all of my friends over and like treat them to a lunch or like a tea.
I like that.
And
I like that
then,
idea.
like give me gifts if they want to. But the
Sure.
gift is just like them being there and like hanging out with me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The gift is the
that
dinner,
is
in my mind.
My
If
end
you're
note,
doing
because
the
I'm
dinner,
finished doing my
you don't
makeup,
need to get
but
any
I wanted to
presents.
hear
You've
what
already
you
done the
guys
thing.
Also thought of Damn, my liner came out janky. I'm telling you, I can't do
Oh, you're looking good. I like it. I like the makeup. Maybe that's what I need to do to increase engagement. I need to slowly apply makeup as the show progresses. Nugget says, I will always remember that total bill with tip was over $600. Oh my lord. $600 for your, let me get the pronoun chain correct here, for your daughter's boyfriend's mom's birthday. Wild. You are a good man, Nugget. You really are. Eric says, no offense to girls, but it seems that men are more considerate of each other. You know, I think that it's less... I think in some ways men are less considerate of each other because we aren't even aware of you know what I mean? Like, like, guys will hang out for 3 hours and not talk about something that's really serious that's happening in their life because they just didn't think to mention. So... I see where you're saying guys are more considerate, but I think it's more like guys aren't really particular about let's go to a fancy place, let's do it big for my birthday. I don't know, maybe that's just my opinion. Nugget says, what if Rover had a birthday dinner at Nobu and you were invited? Man, that's tough. Because it's Rover's birthday and he invites me to Nobu? Dude, you know what? In that situation, I'm going to Nobu. Because when Rover and Brittany and really the whole show came to Columbus once, and I drove down and met him there. I talked to Rover for like 45 minutes straight. Like, just, I mean, really, it was so cool to like just shoot the shit with him, you know, just talk about normal stuff. Brittany too is really personable, chatted with us the whole time, like really. That's probably a bad example because I would go. I don't know about paying because Nobu is up there, dude. That's, if we're not talking about $100 a person at Nobu. It's like triple that at least. Depends on what you get too. Bottles, crazy. I mean, what Rover makes is in a different galaxy than I live in. But I don't know, man. I'd probably say yes. I'd probably do it. I don't, because I had a great time with Rover. He's actually, when you get him in a small group, he's actually like really engaging and fun to talk to. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's a bad example, but yeah, I think I would do it. Eric says, my friend group is a bit different. Yeah, I'm with you. My friend group, we would never go to a fancy restaurant. If I went to hang out with the homies, we'd go to a bar or a brewery or something. Becky says, oh, the steak in the suitcase is coming out. I think Rover would get drunk and just pay. Yeah, I think he would too. Yes, the steak in the suitcase. I forgot about that. Where they play, what was it? They play Paypass and like 10 servers bring the steak out. I love it. I love that. Okay, so this girl, she wrote a whole list of rules. I love this. Oh, wait,
I think the art of a birthday dinner has been lost. Sorry. I feel like it's turned into this elaborate and complicated thing, and it never should have been. So these are my unofficial, official rules for a birthday dinner. I take birthdays very seriously. If the dinner is the main event, they're not doing a party, they're not doing a birthday trip, you cannot show up.
This is Plates with P on TikTok.
empty-handed. A bottle of wine, $5 roses, a candle, even just a card.
Do not show
you
up
cannot show up
empty-handed. I like
we are
that.
Too old for
Okay.
that. I'm 27, so
That's a good
this
rule.
is based on my age. Y'all, I
Sure.
think it is so sweet to go around the table and say things you like about the birthday person. One, it's just something nice to do.
I love that.
But two, if not everyone knows each other, it helps to kind of bridge that gap and like figure out what the connections are in different stories. And this
See, I've never heard of that. I love that. I love going around and everybody says something nice about the birthday. That's great. That's a cool thing. I've never heard of that.
Economy at my age of 27, I will never say it's tacky to split the bill. Designated mathematician, it's usually me. There are apps for this. You can do it by pen and paper. I like the pen and paper way. Y'all are just never gonna
Pen and
shame me
paper.
for saying let's
She
split
is
the bill.
busting
If
out the
I
pen
got
and
5
paper.
drinks, the person next to me got 1. We're not even on the same playing field. If I
Hold on. Now we're counting everybody's drinks. I don't like that. We're starting to sound like a scene.
I got a salad and the person next to me gets a ribeye, I'm not trying to pay for their meat. Like, we really should just split the bill by what people got. When the bill comes out, you include the birthday person's dinner, you add up the tip and the tax and divide it by everyone that's at that table, and that is the initial base price.
Yeah.
You add on what they got, and
I'm
that's
with
how
you
you
on
make sure the
that.
bill comes out even. Now,
Yeah.
this is not victim shaming, this is just a generalization, but I feel like sometimes if you feel like people did not show up for your birthday, you did not take your birthday seriously enough. People don't play on my birthday because I do not play on my birthday. I talk about my birthday 3 months in advance. You're going to have a particle. You're going to have the reservation. Organizing it is
Okay.
free. It is a
So
lot
you
of
gotta
work. but
plan
people
it
will show up
ahead
for
of
you, just
time
make it
so
easier,
everyone
tell them
can
what
be
to
there. I
Going
got
along
it.
with that, the outdressing the birthday girl conversation is just stale because this is your one day. If I outdress you on your one day, that is not my problem. Like, you got to...
What is it? Oh, if you outdress the birthday girl. Okay. So now this is, I think, more important with a group of girls where one person, you don't want to outshine the birthday girl's outfit. I definitely understand that. But with guys, like, I don't even remember what I wore on my birthday, so I
Take your
think
birthday
it's different.
seriously. Cards are cool. Okay, I've been more pointed about this recently. I want to make sure that everyone
Cards
I go
are
to,
cool,
everyone's
yeah.
birthday, they get some
Love that.
sort of card going forward. Okay, I have all of my cards stored from the past few years. It's
Group
just something
photo,
nice. Like,
cool.
we need to bring back more physical mementos. Group photos are mandatory. I do not care if it
Yeah.
gets posted on Instagram.
I like
it's not
that.
for the aesthetic. It is
I like
to
a
capture
good
the
group
moment with all
photo.
your people.
Why not?
We need to like make sure
Let's
we
do
start
it.
doing that again. The birthday person does not pay. I already mentioned that. When that bill
100%,
comes out,
yeah.
add that
I think
person's
everyone
meal up
agrees
and
on
their
that.
drinks. Split it amongst everyone at that table. They are not paying. I stand firmly on that.
Sure.
I really feel like that is like just the basic etiquette of a birthday dinner, especially when you got like 5+ people there. Y'all can chop that up, you know? Once again, especially if this is their only event. If they have you taking a birthday trip, if they have you doing a party and you're paying for that, you know, there's some nuance. But if this is their one event, I feel like their $100 meal can be split between like 3 or 4 people. The 15-minute grace period is there for a reason.
What does that
It's there for a reason. If you know that you're gonna be running behind, make sure you have the reservation
okay.
another 15 minutes in
Okay.
advance, 30 minutes in advance, and include that 15 minutes in your time
I
because
gotcha.
it's there for a reason. If I don't get there till 8:15 and start at 8, whoop-de-doo. I think
All right, sure. She wants to be late and not pay too much. I got you. Nugget says, yeah, very different if JLR invited you for a birthday dinner. Yeah, exactly. JLR, he's going to want to go to like Taco Bell or something. He is not particular because like when I offered to buy him a drink, he didn't even say what he wanted. He's like, I don't care, man, whatever. I was like, what? But then Dieter bought it for him anyway. So, but yeah, I absolutely would go to a birthday dinner with LaRoque for sure. Love them, love their family. That would be hilarious and also great stories. So now this person argues the opposite and says that you should split the bill evenly between everyone.
What is the proper etiquette when paying the bill for 10 plus people at a group birthday dinner? I believe that when it's a birthday dinner, everyone chips in and splits it evenly. Obviously, except for the birthday person, because that person has a free meal that night. So whether we get 10 drinks, 20 drinks, appetizers, food, cakes, whatever it may be, it needs to be split evenly amongst the crowd.
Now, I like this as long as everyone's on board from the beginning and also that everyone is considerate and doesn't, do too much. Order too many drinks, order a really expensive meal, whatever.
only exception is if one person goes crazy and gets about 10, 20 drinks. Then it's like, okay, you need to pay for those.
Yeah,
Also,
sure.
If one person decides to put it on a card, Venmo that person, Cash App that person, Zelle, right away.
Yes.
Don't let me pay for this
yes.
whole meal on
This
my
is
card,
what I'm saying.
and then you're
Right
sitting
now,
there
do that.
Not giving me my money via Venmo or
Yep.
Cash App or whatever.
I don't want to be
sit there
texting you in
twiddling
2
your thumbs
weeks.
like you just didn't eat a whole meal and have drinks.
Exactly.
You know how much you got to pay. Because we made it
100%.
clear. We made it clear right before I decided to put it on my card.
I like
Everybody
this guy a lot.
owes $96.42, and you're sitting there.
This is Jay Cudjoe on TikTok.
Don't do that.
Yep.
Don't do that.
Don't do it.
Please be aware who's coming to the birthday dinner.
Okay.
Whoever the birthday person is needs to make sure that these are people that will have no issue paying for them, no matter what. 'Cause
Sure.
If you invite Craig, and Craig and the birthday person are not that close of friends,
Okay.
and Craig's portion of splitting the bill comes out to be $150, and Craig got some beef with it,
Yeah.
we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
All my friends will come to my birthday dinners.
Yeah.
They know we split that evenly.
Yeah.
I get a free meal. And
I
you guys
mean,
enjoy
yeah.
the
I mean,
company.
why
At
are
the
you
end of
gonna
the day,
invite someone to your
you just
birthday
here to
dinner if you're
celebrate
not
me.
good friends with them?
Right? Money's not an issue. So pretty much to cap things off, don't be cheap. Make sure the people who are coming to the dinner know the birthday person on a personal level. And
Okay.
pay me my money.
I
once
love
you
the
pay bill.
camera angle switches. I
Or
love
else.
that.
Well, not or else. But give me my damn money. What is the proper etiquette?
I love that. That was a good video. I love the camera angles where he's like looking down here, and then the next shot he's turned over here. That was good. That was good. You gotta keep it mixing it up for the engagement. I gotta set that up on here at some point. I can get the second camera, and then the thing will cycle between the camera angles automatically, which is crazy. Now, this person is, I believe, reacting to the guy's story we watched from the beginning, where he went out to the birthday dinner with his friend's friend, the guy who's in the camo jacket.
You know that guy who went to a birthday dinner and he didn't know anybody there and everybody was ordering really expensive stuff. So when he got up to go to the bathroom, he paid for his meal, went back to the table. Everybody's arguing about the food. And he's like, I already paid for myself.
45 minutes is still so
homegirl,
crazy,
his friend,
dude.
later told him like that was so inappropriate. Like, you
45
embarrassed me, that
minutes
was
they
wrong.
sat
Like,
arguing
you're rude
about
for
the
doing
bill.
that. That happened to me. So this
Okay.
was like a friend who modeled. She made a good amount of money. I didn't know anybody else who was invited, but she invited me to her birthday dinner. So I went online and I found a birthday coupon, buy one, get one free.
Oh, no.
It was like a Brazilian all-you-can-eat steakhouse kind of thing, so it's $50 up front. Does not include drinks, does not include dessert. So I go. I have no money. I'm a single mom.
She brought the
I have
coupon?
no money. And I don't know why she thought
She
I
brought a
ever had money,
coupon?
but I didn't. Like, I lived in a really, like, nice house,
To
like
the-
$1 million home
Oh my
with a friend. But that was not my home. That was not my family. Like, we have no blood ties. And so why she thought just because I lived there, like, I had money, I don't know. So we go to her apartment.
Okay.
And we're getting ready for this birthday dinner. A few people
I
show
do
up.
think
and
you
this
gotta
girl's,
know
like,
your
showing
friends,
me-
yeah.
She literally
Pick an
showed me her
appropriate
new
place.
chest that she had just paid for because she models too.
Whoa, okay. Sure.
We get to the restaurant. A few people show up, and a few people
Sorry, it
leave
caught me off
without
guard.
paying. And I assumed that they left money with her. But we're eating. We're having
People
a good time.
left
I
without
order water,
paying?
and I order no dessert. And while we're eating, I get a piece of filet mignon that is so fatty. It just like it was so gross. I had to
Okay.
run to the bathroom. My friend calls over the manager while I'm in the bathroom. I'm in there for a minute, like rinsing out my mouth. Like, it was bad. I come out and he's saying like he'll comp my meal.
Traumatized.
So I'm thinking, okay, so I'll just pay the $25 for my friend, right?
Oh my, no.
Wrong.
Come on, girl. What?
They wanted me to pay $150. $150.
Because
When
the
I
other
just got
people
the
left?
basic like $50 meal, plus I had the buy one get one free coupon with, you know, to be used on me and the birthday
Not the
girl.
coupon.
So it should have been $25 for her tops if I'm paying for her meal. But because those people left and did not pay for their meals, suddenly I'm like supposed to float this bill. No, ma'am. I don't know what happened. But I was like, I had to write a check to my friend because I didn't even have the $50 in like my account.
So she wrote a check to her friend. Now, at this point, I know you want to be there for your friend, but I think that it was on her to say, I'm not going because I can't afford to come, but thank you for inviting me. That's really all you had to do. It says on screen, then she waited 3 to 4 weeks to deposit the check, which is nice of her. I forgot and the money was gone. She got an overdraft fee that she wanted me to pay too. As you should. You wrote her a bad check. That's a crime. What are you talking about? You forgot. You wrote the... Okay, whatever.
I knew I needed a couple
Don't
days
have a
till my
checking
paycheck
account
hit, so I
if you
just
don't
wrote
know
her a
how to
check.
manage
And I said, I'm
checks.
not paying any more than $50 because that's not fair. She was irritated with me. She was definitely irritated with me. But I was like, this was not my thing. This
I get
was not.
it, but
I'm
like
a
showing
single
up with
mom.
the coupon,
You did not clear
like,
this.
man,
We
I
did
don't
not
know.
talk
I
about this.
shouldn't have
I did
gone.
not eat that food. Like, why would you do this to me if you're supposed to be my friend?
I do feel bad for her for that. Like, I don't think she should get... It's no shade to the girl at all. But I think you just need to know where you're at. And, like, if someone invited me to a really expensive place, I would just say no.
Wish I had said that back then, but I really was a pushover when it came to her, and I didn't say any of this. But, like, I was the bad guy in this situation. She did this to me for her baby shower. She did this to me for so many other things. Knowing that I'm a single mom and she
Our
has...
friendship ended over thank you cards for her baby shower. Okay, so... Maybe it's a little bit of, like, the friend arguing in that situation. But, yeah, I don't know about that. But this girl, she has seen all of these birthday reactions and birthday dramas, and she's out on birthdays. She's not doing
I really don't give a damn if it's your birthday. There's no reason why you should have a damn German chocolate cake at your birthday
party. Not the cake on a birthday. Cake?
The second I see that shit, I'm leaving.
You know
I'm
what?
leaving if
Just
I see a
cancel
cake
the whole
on a
goddamn
birthday.
Because if I order the fajitas or some German chocolate cake,
this is Anna
bitches
Molly
are in their
KB
feelings.
on TikTok.
If I plan the birthday party myself, there's a great chance that motherfuckers won't show up, and then I'll realize I don't have any friends. And then if somebody plans the party for me at a restaurant, don't have the expectation of motherfuckers splitting the bill to pay for me.
Sure.
I'm gonna have
You
to pay for
still
myself.
have to pay, yeah. You're
And
the
if I
birthday
wait
person.
until my birthday to go out of town, I'm a brokey. And if the place we're going out of town is Miami, we're not coming back as friends.
Oh no, not the
and if
Miami
we go
trip.
out of town, out of the country, I might not make it back alive. So,
I'm sure
bitch,
you
at
guys
this
heard
point,
that one,
fuck
too.
it. Just fuck the birthdays all together.
Yep.
I'll just stay my ass
Yep,
at home
I'm
with a
with you.
bottle of cupcake Moscato and a hot bubble bath
I don't
and
know
call it
about
a
that,
night. Y'all bitches is too fucking strict for me. It's just too many rules and regulations for birthday nowadays. Just fucking bitch, okay?
She said it's too many rules and regulations. I like that. I think there are a lot of rules being set here. And we haven't talked about this yet. Well, we kind of did, but apparently there are rules about what you're allowed to wear as well. And specifically, birthday girls get upset about this.
Hey, hi, good day. I'm a January Capricorn, which means my birthday is coming up in 11 days. With that being said, I feel
Jessica
like I can speak on the
Amaya.
subject. I just seen a video of this girl.
Happy birthday to
She
her.
showed up to, I guess, her friend's birthday party shenanigans she did.
Okay.
And on the invitation, the friend was like, hey, everybody, I need y'all to wear all black because I'm wearing red. You know what I'm saying? It's real simple.
Where
She
oh, I
painted
love it.
everybody
Well,
who-
hold on. Did you hear the smoke detector in the background? I love the smoke detector in the back of all the videos.
They're wearing all black. They're wearing shades of black. Homegirl got on a bubble pink dress.
Oh no!
That is baggy. How do you have a baggy bodycon on? Make it make fucking sense.
Everybody there is wearing black. Birthday girl is wearing red, and someone wears a pink baggy dress. I don't even know how to visualize that, but I'll take your word for it.
Then in the caption gonna say read the invitation. Nah, bitch, cause you read the invitation to see where it was at. You read the invitation to see what day it was.
Gotta read the whole invitation.
You read that invitation.
Yes.
You decided not to wear it in the first place.
Okay.
Don't piss me off. I just feel like it's lazy as fuck to not follow people's theme on the one day of the year they ask you to follow their fucking theme.
That's true.
Which is their goddamn
That's true.
birthday.
That's true. I don't think it's a lot to ask, and I think that on your birthday you should be able to call the shots like that.
My theme for my birthday, because I want it to feel like like when you got invited out with your friends in middle school, is the 2010 swag era. I gave the people references. I told them where to type into the Googles and the Pinterest. And I set it out a month in advance. Nobody bet not piss me off. My mama is having a Black Mafia mob themed birthday party. Okay? We're gonna show up in our furs and our blacks, and we're gonna look great.
Okay.
Why? Because it's one day out the year. One day out the fucking year. That
somebody
who is special.
You gotta read the invitation and make sure
invited you out.
There aren't any
to celebrate
stipulations
their
on
day
the
of birth.
outfit. Maybe, even if there aren't any stipulations, maybe still reach out to the birthday person, as long as they know about the event and it's not a surprise, obviously. And you say, hey, what are you wearing? What should I wear? Maybe you say like, oh, you know, I've never been there before. How, like, what kind of places? But yeah, I agree. You don't want to outshine the birthday person. I got you. And now, as promised, this is the $4,600 dinner split. Let's see how that one went. A lot of screaming in this one.
I'm only paying for what's on the check. I'm not splitting the bill, shawty. That's crazy. You expect us to split the bill? You got lamb chop, you got steak, you got some other. Look at her.
He said, you got lamb chop, you got steak, you got lobster. Okay.
Oh, they look at what all they got, and they talking about splitting the bill. What did you come out for? What did you come out for? We come together, we split the bill.
She says, we come together, we split the bill, period.
My thing is, y'all doing too much. Y'all doing way too much. We didn't order all that, but when I'm only paying for what's on the check.
Wait, hold on. That was all of it? That's all we get to see? Hold on now. Okay. All right. We got to go to the comments. Top comment with 244,000 likes is, it's always the people that order the most expensive things on the menu that want to split the bill. Don't invite me. I love that. Tiffany says, I would not be arguing. I'd tell the server to send my check separately. 105,000 likes on that one. We came together, we split the bill, no ma'am. Okay. $4,600, y'all could have gotten a caterer, a DJ, and an Airbnb. 106,000 likes. I agree. This is a lot of money to pay for a dinner. $4,600 is crazy work. Like, and also to act like you didn't know that it was going to be that much money is, I don't get it. By the way, I've increased the font size on the TikTok comments, so hopefully you guys can see them a little bit better. I didn't want to make it, like, absurdly large, but, this person, 69,000 likes, says, I'm asking before I sit down. If they say we're splitting the bill, then I'm out. Okay. And I think that's the case most of the time. The server comes up and they're going to let you know what it is, right? Split the bill, says the broke folks at the table. Okay. You ate it, you pay for it. 76,000 likes. I like it. You don't split the bill, you pay your portion and give towards the birthday girl or boy's food. That's it. 38,000 likes. I agree. I'm with y'all. I didn't realize that this was such a hot topic, but apparently it's wild out here. So if you get invited to a birthday party, make sure you iron all that out ahead of time. Talk to the birthday person. Make sure you know what time it is. Make sure you know what to wear. Make sure you look at that restaurant menu. Get an expectation together of how much this is going to cost. And also keep in mind who your friends are, who you're inviting, and who you're joining for dinner, because you never know when you get swept up in one of these crazy situations. But hey, I appreciate y'all hanging out. I hope you have a great week, and tell your family that you love them. And I will catch y'all on Friday. for the extras. Peace.